Hello and welcome back once again to another video. In this one we are going to deal with a blocked gully at domestic property, and we have a blocked manhole before a grease trap in a school. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, leave a like, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.
Hello, I'm on TV. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
So, for this one we have a blocked gully. Now, the backstory with this one is the customer had a fire. Unfortunately, their neighbour's car caught fire, set fire to their bathroom, so they have a temporary bathroom on their driveway. Now, this is the runoff from the shower, and as you can see, it's overflowing, so we're going to try and jet it clear. For this one, we're going to use a light leader hose, and we're going to use a forward-facing jet, and we're going to try and get it up around the U-bend of the gully, and as you can see, it's quite deep. It was nearly up to the top of my glove, but I think I've got the jet around there, so we'll switch the jetter on and see what happens. So with this one, I actually think the blockage is on the U-bend itself, because pretty much as soon as I've started jetting, it dropped right down. So that's a bit of a bonus, nice and straightforward. Right, let's get the jet out of here, and we'll take the jet off the end, give this a bit of a wash around, and we will flow test it and make sure it's all running lovely. Obviously this pipe coming in here is temporary, but I'm just going to try and put the cover on best I can. Hopefully it stops something going in there. I don't know that it's going to do a lot, but yeah, we tried. Right, so this customer actually left me with a question when I finished this job, and I think it's quite a good one. Do you have a fire extinguisher at home? I think that's a good question to be asked, because I bet a lot of people have. Now, what this customer was telling me is because they had a fire extinguisher, it actually brought them some time to get out. So, if you haven't got one, might be worth thinking about it. So with that job done, it was time to head to the school. Now we actually got to the school later in the day when all the kids gone home, but yeah, imagine we're on the way there now. So here we are at the school, and on arrival, I was told it's not just the kitchen drains blocked, they've also got some blocked toilets. So I've just popped the lid off the grease trap, and apparently this is the manhole that's full up. So we're going to pop this one up as well, and see what we got. This chamber is the manhole just before the grease trap. Now obviously this shouldn't be full up like this. So we're going to have a look down the grease trap and see if there's anything going on in there. See if that one's full up. If that one's full up, that tells us the blockage is further downstream. If it's not, the blockage has to be between here and the grease trap. Well, straight away I can see what the issue is here. So if you look over to the left hand side, that is the outlet side. That is all sitting at the right levels. The middle chamber is where all the grease collects and things like that you don't want going down the drain. And on the right hand side, there is a basket in there. Now I'm thinking that basket is going to be absolutely full up. And it looks like it hasn't been out for a long time, so I reckon our blockage is going to be in that basket. Now the fun bit is trying to pull that basket out, because it's going to be seized in there, because they always are. So down on this side of the divider, there is an outlet hole right at the bottom. That's where the divider flows through into the second chamber. So I'm just going to have a little poke about there, make sure that's clear. But yeah, it does seem like the issue is the basket itself. So as you can probably tell by now, this basket was an absolute nightmare to free up, but once I got it starting to move, things started to flow, so our blockage is definitely in that basket. And eventually I managed to free the basket up enough to pull it out. And it was absolutely solid in there. Now remember, this is only half the job, because once we've dealt with this one, we still have some blocked sewage drains. So to clean this basket out, I'm literally going to tip it and scrape it into a bucket, and then I'll deal with the waste from it later. I'll probably just suck it up into one of our tankers when they are running a load of grease to the tip. Right, I think we better give this grease trap and the chamber before it a good wash round. So this chamber was still holding a little bit of water, so I went back, pulled the basket back out again, and tipped it out again, and there was quite a bit of sludgy stuff in it again from this chamber. I didn't film that bit, but you will see the water level drop in a second. Well, as promised, there is a sewage blockage to deal with as well. It's affecting the 2 staff toilets. To make things easier, I actually have a copy of the drainage drawing in the van for this school, where I've been there so many times, and I happen to know it comes across to this chamber. And the lid didn't want to come off in a hurry, and I didn't have the cover-up key on me, I left it at home. So downstream from here, in this bush, there is another chamber. Down in there, somewhere amongst that lot. Just there. I'll be honest, I'm not even going to attempt to lift that. So we're going to jet downstream from here and try and clear it this way. Now, having a drainage drawing definitely makes this job a lot easier, and not a lot of sites have them, so I got quite lucky on this one because I wouldn't have had a clue where this ran to. So at this point I ran out of jetting hose and had to go back and put a little bit more off the van, but I thought, why not turn the jetter off, because this level is dropping. I thought I'd leave it and see what happens. Well, looks like we're all good here, so all that's left to do is pack up and go inside and check the toilets. As always, thank you for watching this video. If you've liked it, please leave a like, leave a comment. It all helps with the engagement and all that stuff and YouTube rubbish. And yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.